This film is brought to you by Growing 4-H Science and Virginia 4-H, a part of America's largest youth development organization, in collaboration with Virginia Tech and Virginia State University's and Virginia Youth Voices 4-H digital media program.
When you ask a child, what do you want to be when you grow up? The last thing you usually hear is, I want to be a farmer. Growing 4-H Science set out to show a group of young people just how exciting careers in agriculture can be and how vital it is to our existence. The results were astounding as youth embarked on a journey through Virginia's farming communities. In the documentary you're about to see, you'll see children getting excited about farming as they travel to the four corners of Virginia, visiting with and talking to agriculture producers about their work and why it means so much to them and the world around them. You'll see them light up with enthusiasm as the producers spark their imaginations by actually giving them an experience inside the realms of their operations.
What is it about this trip that you would want to incorporate in your daily education?
What I would like to incorporate to my daily education is hands-on activities, because in school there's not a lot of hands-on activity. It's a lot of, they hand you a book and they teach you about it, but they don't really show you what it's really about.
The Secretary of Agriculture addressed the group early that Monday morning at the Science Museum of Virginia as we prepared to travel by bus on a week-long journey that would change our perspective about agriculture forever. Youth experienced a real-life look at careers in agriculture, including public health, energy development, food safety, finance, forestry, and more. There may be a shift in the type of agricultural jobs available, but there is still an urgent need for graduates with degrees and expertise in the field of agriculture.
I love that we touched on all the sensories. I really think that's really important. Getting in there, touching things, feeling the plants for ourselves, smelling the smells that farmers would smell. Not always the best, but you need to know this. And being grateful for the things that you can find in your own state and going all around. It was just mind-blowing.
So the type of farming you all going to be doing, or you're going to see this type of farming done. Aquaponics is taking aquaculture, which is the fish, hydroponics, which is raising vegetables in water.
The Growing 4-H Science Agriculture Commodities Tour is an amazing example of what 4-H is all about. Rich with learning by doing experiences where young people partner with caring adults and volunteers in a fellowship unlike any other program available to youth today.
I thought it was interesting that they could talk the language to a more intelligent and informed degree, having been here, and I think it's going to really prepare them to go forward.
A person was trying to create the same thing that you were doing, but he couldn't afford the solar panel, so instead he created one.
Ladies on.
Using water.
Ladies on.
And glass.
Circulating the water through it. Yes, you can do that, and that's great. And I appreciate that question.
I hope that there was something that could be implemented even from the elementary school level to broaden this exposure, not to just the STEM or 4-H group of young people, but throughout our educational process for our elementary grade levels, so that they'll get a better understanding.
The whole trip was quite exciting. I learned a lot. I didn't just learn about agriculture. I learned about career pathways, leadership skills, life skills, and tons of other things that would help me in the future.
I think that the women are helping out a lot more than they used to be, and now they work the machines and they help out a lot more. And a lot of the farms that we went to, women ran it. And so we got to actually see that women can do the same thing that men can.
Awesome.
Technology in agriculture is something that often gets overlooked, so I think they were really impressed with how cool it can be. And I hope that they saw that we take good care of our cows, and we really care about what we're doing on the farm.
Whatever your career is, it needs to be something you love. They're going to tell you to be successful means you got to make a lot of money. That's not being successful. Being successful is waking up every morning excited about what you're going to do that day and laying your head on the pillow at night satisfied with what you've done. and looking forward to tomorrow.
The main thing is you have to be consistent, and you just have to keep doing it. If you have a failure this year, you don't give up, you do it again next year.
I would like to see all of these children become advocates of some kind. We need that. We need to have policies in place that support small farms.
The children have learned so much in such a short amount of time that it's unbelievable, and the adults have also said how much they've learned. We need to look at developing more opportunities for students to get out there and be in the field. This helps them to learn about science, technology, engineering, and math, and that increases the number of students who will consider careers in these areas.
Virginia Cooperative Extension understands that knowledge is power and places that power in the hands of Virginians to improve the quality of their lives. Extension agents and specialists from a network of educators whose classrooms are in the communities, bringing research-based solutions to the problems facing Virginians today.
I think that this trip is an amazing catalyst to get students excited about careers in STEM, but it's not a silver bullet. It needs to be a kind of sweeping movement within our educational system, within our kind of public consciousness, to get our students outside, get them excited about STEM careers, get them learning with their hands as well as their minds.
The most exciting part for me is just that families are thinking about healthier options for their children. You know, because we think a lot of times that it's all about going to the grocery store, but we're learning how to support our local farmers. We're learning how we can grow our own foods. We're learning how we can heal ourselves, how we can feed ourselves and depend on something that's right in the back of our yard. And even in the future, we're thinking about how we can grow food inside of our homes. And I just am just amazed about, you know, the opportunity to be able to experience it firsthand with my daughter and other families.
If we could go back and reevaluate our school day, if you had choice and voice in choosing how you designed your school day, what components of this trip would you incorporate?
Probably actually going out and seeing it happen instead of learning it in the textbooks, because you actually get to see how it works instead of seeing pictures and words.
We went to so many places, like the Mennonite farm, different types of factories.
I learned how ice cream is made and how, like, the process it actually goes to become what it is.
What I knew about agricultural commodities, I kind of knew a little bit about it, but I planned to learn on the trip a lot, and I did.
Dr. Kathleen Jameson, Virginia 4-H, reminds us that the Growing 4-H Science program is about building a collaboration among youth, adults, and community partners to promote 21st century experiential learning and inquiry-based learning. Growing 4-H Science provides opportunities for children and youth to learn, change, and make a difference in their communities. Growing 4-H Science Program Director Sarah Morton says, the purpose of this innovative mobile learning lab, also known as Agricultural Commodities Tour, is to engage, educate, and empower youth about Virginia's agricultural commodities and how science, technology, engineering, and math are integrated into agriculture. As you can see, there's a strong desire among students and teachers alike for learn by doing experiences. The Ag Tour is part of a program called Growing 4-H Science. The tour is designed to be a catalyst for change in the way we all view careers in agriculture. And this wonderful 4-H program will surely change the way we look at what we casually refer to as farming.